Well, I mean, assuming they didn't do a delay. Okay, let's go hide my face so you guys can look at all the games. Of course, they do an observer delay. Oh, we have an English mirror on Bohemia? What? What is this madness? This is the second English mirror, by the way. Can we ban English for the next tournament? All right, so we got to pause it for a moment. Otherwise, it's going to lag. For some reason, enabling observer delay does cause me to lag for the first if I just let it go. Okay, we should be good now. Okay. We are on the grand finals of the Open Tournament. The winner of this series will get $412. Second place is going to cry to the bank with $207. We have Bohemia, and it is an English mirror. This is my map. For those who have not heard this spiel, I'm going to give one more on it. What makes this map unique and different than other maps is there are only 2 stone croppings. So once this is out, you cannot gather any more stone. Each player gets 2. Obviously, I guess in theory, if you took control of this stone cropping, you could technically get 3, but that's very difficult to do. So the purpose of it is to try to get rid of a ton of keeps and stone walls, which I think this is accomplished pretty well. It also makes it difficult to stone wall across the map, as that's a lot of stone. The other things you'll notice is food is everywhere on the map. Like all the food sources are not in one spot. We have gold all over the center of the map to encourage action all over. Because they're trying to kind of avoid a lot of the newer custom maps, for example, in the Road to Red Bull qualifiers, had a lot of like lane type action where it was like you just attacked only in 1 or 2 directions. This one's more open and should hopefully encourage more action across the map, is what my goal is. With that being said, let us look at the openings for the players. We do see that Marinelord did the 2-2-2 opening. I don't know what happened to my chatting emote. I guess it got removed, Snoopa. And whereas we see Puppypaw is doing a more, I say old-fashioned, but almost coming back into style, normal English age up. So he's going to be aging up a lot faster than Marinelord. Marinelord is going to have wheelbarrow, but there is going to be a weakness to this because Puppy can move across the map with longbows, and there's a good chance Marinelord may not even be aged up by the time Puppy finishes aging up. I don't know the exact timings. This is the first time I'm seeing the 2-2-2 opening versus the Old English opening, so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. And Puppy is aging up now at 2 minutes and 19 seconds, and we can see that Marinelord is a little over halfway on the food and not even halfway on the gold yet. He's only got 2 on there, so he has at least another minute before he advances. As a caster, do you think we'll see the Windguard Palace? If it gets to Imperial Age, I have a feeling we'll see the Windguard Palace. Just a hunch. And yeah, so Marinelord is getting closer to advancing, but like I said, he's not there yet. And Puppy is almost halfway done advancing. And it is important to note that Marinelord has not scouted this yet. If he scouted this, he might take his villagers off wood to try to advance a little bit quicker. But he has no idea that Puppy's doing this advance right now. And we do see wheelbarrow is completed. Marinelord should be advancing here any moment. And we do see Puppy is over halfway done to advancing himself. And now we see the advancement, the council hall from Marinelord, but he's only advancing with 2 villagers. And he's going for stone, whereas Puppy is almost done advancing. Marinelord has scouted this now. I would not be surprised if he canceled his mining camp. Or not. I guess Marinelord doesn't care. He isn't worried. He's like, whatever. He's not canceling this. He's like, nope, I'm going to gather the stone. Doesn't matter. Is not concerned at all about this, at least as of right now. Marinelord did pull an extra 2 villagers to advance a little bit quicker, realizing that, again, he is about to have longbows come towards his base. Ooh, we do see a stable coming out from Puppy, so he's going to go horseman. I hate when I click that. Now let's see, will Marinelord scout out this stable? This actually could be very, very important. Because if he does not scout out this stable, he's not going to be able to prepare. He's not going to know that he's going to need to get spearmen or horsemen himself. And let's see. If he just goes this way, he would see it. But it looks like he's going to run off and go scout this side of the map. So he has no idea about that stable from Puppy. And we do see the first longbows already heading out across the map. Now, Marinelord is going to be okay longbow-wise, because by the time these longbows make it to Marinelord's base, he'll have more longbows than Puppy, because it just takes too long to walk across the map. But the horseman is what's going to make things interesting. And Marinelord is making his own stable. As far as I know, he didn't see... I mean, he didn't see it. I'm pretty sure he didn't see this stable. I'm, like, pretty confident he did not see that. But he went stable himself. And he's going to try to counteract the longbows from Puppy. Now, if we look at the sheep count, we see 3 for Puppy, 11 for Marinelord. So Puppypaw is going to have to get out of his town center to gather more food soon. He did not find many sheep. And he's going to be close. He's probably close to running out, whereas Marinelord has a lot, so he's doing just fine there. And Marinelord does have that wheelbarrow. We see a second stable coming down for Marinelord. And I see a bunch of people saying that horsemen get shredded by longbows, and while that's true when there's a big longbow mass, you're forgetting that they both have longbows and they're both going to have horsemen. If one went pure longbows and the other goes longbow horseman, the longbow horseman player is going to win because the longbows are going to take out the others and the horsemen are going to take a good amount of damage. So you can't. I don't think it's the right decision to say this is a bad play because this is better. This is going to be stronger than going longbow spear versus horseman longbow, because longbow spear I think loses to longbow horseman because longbows destroy spearmen. We do see a little bit of poking from Puppypaw over here, but this is where it's going to start getting dangerous. Is that longbow count can even out really quickly. I mean, this rush distance is pretty far. And we do see that Puppy was forced to grab the deer, so he is on the deer now, as he recognized he was going to run out soon. And Marinelord has 2 stables pumping out horsemen, so he has more than Puppy. I actually think this is looking really bad for Puppypaw right now. At least I think so. Oh, he got the paling off, which did get that. You know, I guess I was wrong. Okay. You know what? I thought I was going to call that fight, but I was wrong. Puppy had more horsemen than I expected and was able to kill all of Marinelords. And he is probably going to be able to get that tower up. Marinelord might lose his last horseman. And we're seeing more villagers go out to gather food on the map. And what is Puppy doing right now? He's not really... he's getting survival techniques. And this villager is going to be denied. So this tower is going to be denied, I should say. And I don't think this rush is going to do much more. I think at this point, Marinelord is held. And Marinelord does have a villager lead. Because Puppy did lose that villager here trying to build the tower. And now Puppy has to really stress because Marinelord has 2 stables. Puppy only has 1. So his middle area right now could be under threat from the horsemen. We do see a 9 military from Marinelord to 8 of Puppy. 2 villager lead now from Marinelord. And now the part is a bunch of archers have to, or a bunch of villagers have to contribute to the fight. And now Marinelord's going to go for that second TC. This is almost completely opposite to what happened between Buzzblaze and Puppypaw, except this time Puppypaw is the one not going to TC. But even then, it's not like Marinelord can go kill Puppy or anything. The rush distance is just too big, and in a mirror matchup, a rush distance is very important, right? Because they both have access to the same units, the same landmarks. So like these longbows are going to reach here way quicker than what Puppy or what Marinelords would. And while we do have the second TC coming up, I'm not sure what Puppy's plan was. I thought maybe he might try to go castle off this, but he's still pumping out units, and this is good for Marinelord, because even if Puppy masses a huge army and attacks, unless Marinelord's being greedy, he should easily hold any attack, just because of Defender's advantage. Do we have a blacksmith? We have a blacksmith coming from Marinelord. And I don't think Puppy's planning on making a blacksmith at all. If I was to give a prediction on how this game is going, I would say I think Marinelord is in a fantastic position right now, and I would favor him to win this match just because he's got the longbows to deal with Puppies. He has 3 more longbows at home. Yeah, Puppy has more horsemen, but it's not going to do much if it goes inside of this. Although, we do get a villager kill, so that's very nice for Puppy. And Puppy, I didn't realize this till just now. Puppy does have the gold to advance. So if he wants to, all he needs to do is just not produce anything for about probably 30 to 45 seconds, and then he can go Castle Age. Whereas Marinelord's food income is actually pretty pitiful. He's only at 200 food per minute. Now that is about to jump up as he is gathering the deer here and these farms. It just hasn't updated yet, so he's actually gathering faster. Once the food drop-offs happen, I imagine he's gathering at least 400 to 500 food per minute would be my guess. You know, I keep thinking Puppy's going to go castle, and he's not. I think this is a big mistake by Puppy at this point. Since he's not going to TC himself, he should be focusing on getting to that castle age. Because at least could give him access to knights, he can start grabbing relics, and at least gives him 2 TCs to match Marinelord's until Marinelord himself goes to castle age. Instead, he's just kind of throwing away his army. That's a lot of longbows. That's enough to, with network of castles, Marinelord wins this fight easy. And he's about to have +1 ranged. And there we go. So we do have the castle age coming up for Puppy now. And he's using 16 villagers, or 15 villagers to get up. So he's trying to get up ASAP. They are still even in military populations, but that is 15 longbows with +1. But there's 7 horsemen versus 15 longbows. I think the horsemen will win with the longbow support. Because yeah, even with the +1 attack, these horsemen and the longbows should be able to clean this up. And we do have an age 3. I'm going to be honest, I don't like the location of this landmark. I would have rather had this landmark here. 2 wood lines and a gold mine. Right now it's just kind of in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not a big fan of that. It's literally not contributing at all. And we do see that Puppy and Marinelord are tied in worker count now. Marinelord has a lot of farms though. He has 1,000 food per minute, so he's going to be able to age up himself really quickly if he chooses to. He's already put 9 villagers on gold. He just needs to not produce anything for the next minute or two, or minute and a half, and he'll be able to advance. And we should see knights coming out for Puppy, I imagine. Yeah, I'm pretty confident these are knights. Yep, there we go. First knight out. That's going to be more than enough to clean up these longbows. The only thing that we're at 14 minutes into the game, are we going to get a blacksmith from Puppy now? He does like to wait until 14 minutes or so before he gets blacksmith upgrades. And he's going to want to get those soon because if Marinelord gets to Castle Age, he's going to make knights himself and he's going to have upgrades over Puppy. Wham lost versus Marinelord in the semifinals. Villagers just chilling. Villagers. So we have a wow. We have 20 idle villagers. No wood income right now. Puppy has no wood, so he can't make a mill. And Marinelord is now going Castle Age himself with the King's Palace. He does have a 10 worker lead because he's had 2 TCs longer than Puppy. And Puppy is just struggling a little bit because he doesn't have the wood to drop off a second mill. And Marinelord's starting to wall, going against the theme of the open tournament. We're seeing walls. I mean, I just can't believe that. Why would you wall? No, just kidding. But yeah, the no wood is really hurting Puppypaw right now. And Puppy's going to get like 1, but again, he doesn't have any armor upgrades, so these longbows are doing more damage to knights than they should be. Still hasn't corrected this mistake. And we do have spear, longbow spear for Marinelord. We actually are not seeing any knights in production. He's deciding not to go the knight route because I guess he's figuring he's already behind on the knights. Because, I mean, Puppy does have 7 knights. I don't agree with this engagement. I mean, knights are going to beat the... I guess it does beat the spears, but he is going to lose 2 knights here. And he'll lose all 3 if he fully commits. He does not have upgrades, so these longbows are really doing a lot of damage. Puppypaw has not gotten wheelbarrow, and Puppy's just kind of throwing away his knights. I mean, he just lost 4 to 5 knights for no reason. 6 knights now, 7 knights. He did no damage here. That was like the one thing going for him was the knight count, but he just threw away most of them. I think he's in a lot of trouble. He's still long distance gathering this food. Marinelord not only has a worker lead, he has... Let's see, how many farms is that? He's got 25 farms. Puppy doesn't have a single farm available. I mean, I know as a caster, casting this event, that I should try to think that there's a chance for Puppy to come back here, but Puppy's so dead. I don't see it any way he comes back at this point. He just doesn't have the economy that Marinelord has. Marinelord is getting +1 ranged armor, and he's going to have +2 attack probably shortly after. And Puppy's not getting blacksmith upgrades. I don't know what it is with Puppy and Wham, but they really do not like getting blacksmiths. That's one, or getting their upgrades. That's one thing I've noticed today and yesterday. Maybe they're doing it on purpose to try to throw their competition off, and then in Red Bull they're going to be getting those upgrades. Or maybe they just prefer not getting them as fast and getting them later. Yeah, and we see Puppy just trying to he's trying to jam his units down the throat of Marinelord, but it's just, he's not going to ever break him. Marinelord's also grabbing the relics, whereas Puppy's not getting those either. I would not be surprised if Puppy were to GG out any moment now. He threw away his whole army. He's got to know he's dead. And yeah, there we go. I was like, there's no way he's going to stick in much long after that. I think Puppy chose the wrong strategy, kind of like how Buzzblaze chose the wrong strategy versus Puppy. They both just tried to do 1 TC aggression. I just don't think 1 TC aggression, especially in an English mirror matchup, should work anymore. Like, it used to work in the early days of Age of Empires, but I don't think it should ever work nowadays. And we just see that food difference, almost 1,000 food difference. This map is cool. This map is Bohemia. And I hope one day we can see it in the ranked mapper pool. That'd be cool, but probably not going to happen. And yeah, we see a 22 village lead. There's really not much else to go over. That game was pretty over from just the strategies by Puppy. All right, and we just got to wait for game 2 now. Now, to be fair, I don't think Puppy is a big fan of playing English mirrors. I mean, to be fair, I don't know who is. So maybe he just wanted to just get that game over with as soon as possible because he didn't want to deal with an English mirror. I wouldn't blame him for that. And I need to update the score. So game 1 did go over to Marinelord. So we have and we're about to go into game number 2. And with that, we have a China mirror matchup. Okay. Both of these players are just kind of copying each other. Not really too much to say there. Oh, wait. Jaina, no. You gotta wait a little bit longer, girl. While we wait for this, let me get the prediction points out. Marinelord did win game 1. Who do you guys think is going to win game 2? You have 5 minutes to get that gambling out of the way. Okay. So we just got to pause, the usual pause. What map is this? We're on the map Basin. Okay. I wonder if the decision-making process on why they chose China. Maybe they both were hoping that the other one of them would choose Delhi. Is my guess. Okay, I think we're good to start. So we have officially started game number 2. And in this one, we have an exciting match between Puppypaw and Marinelord on the map Basin, created by I Am Abilene. And yeah, I mean, there's not really much to talk about, right? Right now, we know it's the two China players. We know, I can already tell you how this match is going to go. We're going to have both of them are going to go to TC Song Dynasty and probably go into Castle Age. And then I guess that's when the excitement will start. To be honest, I haven't played very many China mirrors. And I think I've only lost a China mirror once, because that's how few I've played. I think I've won most of them. And I just kind of do 2 TC Song Fast Castle Knights, or Lancers. Benefits of China on Basin. I think the reason why they chose this is in case one of them chose Delhi, because China is a pretty good counter to Delhi. So I wouldn't be surprised if they both had that thought process of, okay, let's go China. Let's hope he picks Delhi, because it's kind of not a free win, but it is a very good matchup for China. I would laugh so hard if there was an all-in feudal surprise. I would too. We do see a slight divergence in the openings. We see Puppy going 8 on food, and he's got 5 on berries. He does not have them all on sheep, whereas Marinelord has all his on sheep. And Marinelord's already on gold. I forgot to add that part. Okay, now Puppy's on sheep. Maybe he didn't notice. And we have 1 villager on wood for Puppy as well. And, yeah, I mean, there's not too much to talk about. 11 sheep for Puppy, 7 for Marinelord. So Puppy has a little bit of a lead on the sheep count for now. And interestingly enough, they both did go 1 TC. Or, not 1 TC. They both went 1 scout. I don't know. For me as China, I feel like you want to go 2 scouts for those extra sheep. But maybe in a China mirror, it really isn't worth it. But I just can imagine, because if one player had gone 2 scout, I feel like they would get more sheep on a map like this, where where sheep seem to be kind of consistent where they are, and then a sheep advantage is a big deal. China needs that food, and here's the Imperial Academy from Marinelord. Puppy's is a little later. And, yeah, that's about all we got at this point. Puppy's advancing, what is that, 20 seconds later? So I'll be very curious, because if Puppy does what he did last game, he should have Song Dynasty started here in about a minute. We have the lumber camp coming down. Nothing too exciting, just slight different build orders for each player. We do see a 1 villager lead. Wait, no, maybe I misread that. I thought that it showed 17. Nah, they're both equal. They both aren't missing their villager timings at all. And we have 14 sheep to 8 of Marinelord. So Puppy got most of the sheep on this map. Yeah, I'll be very curious if they do this. Like, I feel like how you want to play this is to go fast castle after 2 TC Song Dynasty, but I'll be curious if they play it differently. Like, I just can't imagine either player going for feudal aggression. I don't feel like that's the way to play that a mirror matchup in China, but like I said, I don't know. How funny would it be, Staminin, if there was a barbecue here and a barbecue here as they both secured their own boar? Oh, where's, okay. Nope. Puppy's putting his here. He is not going for the boar. Marinelord's Song Dynasty is a good amount behind Puppy's. But we do see 8 villagers being pulled from Marinelord, so he is planning on going for the boar. Puppy recognizes this fact, so he's trying to be annoying. It looks like Marinelord is just gonna kill the boar. He doesn't want to deal with that. He's just gonna kill the boar, build the barbican, and then gather from that. And that's gonna be a pretty good advantage for Puppy or for Marinelord, because that's 2,000 food, and boars are the fastest gathering land unit in the game, or land food source. There's not a single food source on the land. The only food sources faster are shoreline fish and deep sea fish. But the barbican is finished for Puppypaw, whereas it's just kind of starting for Marinelord. The thing is, though, even though Marinelord started his later, since he's using 8 villagers, he's really not that far behind Puppy's barbican. But where he is behind is Puppy is already almost got enough wood and stone, because he's got 12 villagers on stone. He's going to have enough for that second TC here in probably 30 seconds. Whereas Marinelord is very far off from getting that second TC compared to Puppy. Puppy is 2 villagers ahead because he had Song Dynasty before Marinelord. I think Puppypaw didn't have a villager lead before Song Dynasty, but I could be wrong. Puppypaw's had Song Dynasty for a while now. And we're just kind of waiting on the wood, it looks like. Alright, and I thought he was going to build a second TC there, but he's going to build it here instead, which is fine, obviously. In general, you do kind of want to put a mill here so you can supervise it, which I think Puppy's going to do that, so that this food source gives you more than not. But we can see that Marinelord's second TC is still not started yet, and Puppy's is finished by 7:10 is my guess. Okay, 7:09, whatever. So now we have 2 TC Song, and we haven't had it start yet for this. Who has the advantage in this game, Puppy or Marinelord? In terms of build orders, Puppy has the advantage right now. Puppy should have a good villager lead popping up here shortly, because he's going to have... Marinelord still hasn't started his second TC, and Puppy has both coming right now. So now we finally have that second TC started for Marinelord, which is pretty late, 7:45. That's even later than mine. I can get mine started by 7 with my build, and Puppy's build is better than mine. So clearly, my China is better than Marinelord's, right? According to that logic. Joking aside, though, we are seeing that villager lead starting to pop up. Marinelord is now starting it, or starting, you know, now he's got his 2 TCs. But Puppy should be able to maintain a 2 to 3 villager lead for, unless he runs out of food or something. But again, you do have to remember, Puppypaw, or not Puppy, Marinelord does have the boar, and he is probably going to take that second boar at some point as well. That is 4,000 free food. With the fastest in the game. Like, that's really good. That's going to be very good for Marinelord. Looks like Puppy's going to go for the second deer source now. And he now has a 4 villager lead, by the way. We do see a little bit of harassment, but Marinelord is going 3 TCs. Okay, so Marinelord has decided he's going to add a 3rd town center. Puppy is not. Puppy is actually going to go for, it looks like feudal units here. So we have a little bit of a divergence. 3 TC song for Marinelord. Well, we're going to soon be 3 TC song for Marinelord. 2 TC song feudal age aggression for Puppypaw. I don't really like this from Puppypaw. Like, if Marinelord wasn't going to go 3rd TC, now to be fair, Puppy did scout this, so he does know that he is. But if Marinelord was going 2 TC song, then Puppy could just get, or Marinelord could just get castable for this aggression, could be any threat. Even still, I am a little bit worried that Puppy's aggression isn't going to do very much, and Marinelord will just end up getting castle or something anyway. And we do see some attempted horseman harass, but it's too close to the town center. These really aren't going to do much. We see more and more Chokanu coming. We see a villager. We're probably going to see a tower right here to deny this food source for Marinelord. And Puppy has the food to age up the castle, but he does not have the gold. By the way, both Puppy and Marinelord are DQ'd because they didn't verify. So actually, the great thing is I don't have to pay out now. Since they didn't ever verify for their match on Start GG, I do not have to pay them for this tournament. So they're playing for free now. And for those who can't tell, I'm obviously being sarcastic, but that is pretty funny. Okay, and as I predicted, we have the tower here to deny this food source. And Marinelord doesn't have any units right now to deny this. This tower should go up, and there should be nothing that he can do to stop it. We do see Puppy gathering with 1 villager on stone, so he's going to be able to tower this with arrow slits or hand cannon slits. And Marinelord's close to aging up, same with Puppypaw, so they honestly could both advance at like the same time. Yes, this is the finals, Incog. And no surprise, but there's no blacksmith for Puppypaw, but there is one coming up for Marinelord now. But I think Puppy's just going to go up to castle. I don't think he's going to do some all-in feudal aggression. He's just putting on some pressure, forcing units out of Marinelord. And ooh, Marinelord's actually spending all his resources here. He is going to get those plus that 1/1 here, whereas Puppy's advancing to castle age. So this is going to delay Marinelord's castle age. Now, it is China. They build their landmarks really quickly, so it's not like he can't just save for a second and then go up with 10 villagers and be up in like 30 seconds. We see a second tower coming up from Puppypaw, by the way. I am surprised that Marinelord never did try to go for this boar. I guess he just doesn't want to risk it because of the military coming out from Puppy. And Marinelord is going to see that castle age up and go like, oh, okay, I guess I need to go myself. So Puppy, or Marinelord should save here for a second. He only needs like 15 seconds probably, and then he should be able to advance himself. As for Puppy, I imagine we're going to have Lancers coming out. Oh, he's trying to push here. This is not a good push for Marinelord. This is very good for Puppy, though. It is an 8 villager lead, by the way, for Marinelord, because of that 3rd TC. Puppy is still going the Zugu, Chokanu, whatever you want to call them. But again, Puppy's now thrown down a minute earlier than normal his first blacksmith of the series. And Marinelord is almost advanced as well, so this advantage isn't real. This castle advantage isn't going to last very long. And we don't see... It doesn't look like Puppy's going to go for relics. He doesn't seem to care about going for the monastery at all. But we do see a military lead for Puppy at 32 to 28. And now, while Puppy did get his blacksmith earlier than normal, will he start upgrades earlier than normal? That is the real question. We do see a monastery from Marinelord, and then we see a tower, and he's forced to retreat. We do see a little bit of a raid here. This is really necessary. I mean, this is good. The more villagers that die is good for Puppy, obviously, right? He needs to even up that worker count. He's behind by 13 now. Does Puppy have any farms yet? We have a first trebuchet out. We have one random farm here, but otherwise it doesn't look like he's making any farms yet. More archery ranges. We do have horsemen coming out. It doesn't look like he's going to go knight, or he doesn't look like he wants to go lancers. That military lead has grown significantly for Puppypaw. He's at 50 military to the 37 of Marinelord. And we do have some blacksmith upgrades coming down. Further raids. And we do see the trebuchet going for the towers of Puppy. And this is kind of where Marinelord is starting to get in a little bit of pain. He's about to run out of food. And oh, he's going. Nah, he's not going to kill it. Not enough DPS. But right now, Marinelord only has this berry patch and this berry patch left. He has no other food on his side of the map. If he runs out, once these berries run out, Marinelord is going to have no food income. Whereas Puppy, he can take this boar. He has both his hunts. He has the berries here. This actually could be very bad for Marinelord, although he is floating a ton of wood, and he probably is going to do, yeah, there, the granary transition. But that still takes time to kick in. And we do see that he's going to take out the barbecue here. Puppypaw's going to take out the barbecue. Blacksmith upgrades, we have 1-1 for Marinelord. Puppy is going for his +1 range, so they're very even on upgrades right now. There's no significant advantage for either at this point in time. I mean, technically, Puppy does have both +1, or no, those are being researched. I think Marinelord's maxed out his villages, so he can't make any more. Puppypaw has also maxed out his villages, so that's why they're making houses. Do you see a little bit of a raid? Ooh. We do see farms starting to come out for Puppypaw as well. But look at this. Look at these towers. These towers are behind here, right where the farm eco is, and is denying that precious food that Marinelord needs. I forgot to comment on this when I saw Puppy making these. This is actually a big deal. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Thank you, Trickfoot. I'm glad you're enjoying the casting. But this is actually, this is very annoying for Marinelord. Now, of course, he does have a trebuchet, so these are going to be denied here very quickly. But the worker count... Oh! Puppy sniping the trebuchet. That's very annoying for Marinelord. That's now 2 hand cannon slit towers taking on the killing villagers right now. And we see further raids here on this berries. The worker count is now in favor of Puppypaw. The military count is in favor of Puppypaw by 30. And he's being very annoying right now. Puppy is in a very good spot. Ooh. That was a good shot by Marinelord. Puppy just needs to focus on this. Puppy's doing his farm transition as well. But, like I said, but now he's got his farms back under control. Food eco-wise, look at Marinelord's food. He has no food, but neither does Puppypaw. Both of them kind of need to get that transition done as soon as possible. But Puppypaw is maxed. Marinelord is not. Did we ever see a monastery for Puppypaw? No, he is not going for relics at all, which I do think is a mistake. We do see a second granary coming down. This should be killed here shortly. He just needs to move his trebuchet, and then he can deny the free gold that Marinelord has. But the farm economy for Marinelord is going to start kicking in now. We have 3 granaries and 35 farms. Puppy only has 17 farms right now. He does not have the farm economy. He's gathered almost all the food on the map, so he's not going to have the food income that's about to kick in for Marinelord. We do see that Marinelord has 2-2. Puppypaw is now getting his 2-2, so he is behind on upgrades. So this fight right here is actually going really well for Marinelord because he has better upgrades. A little bit of a misclick from Puppy here. And Puppy went a little too hard on the Springolds. He has 6 Springolds. I don't think he needed to go that heavy. He has nothing... and we're now seeing that food eco starting to dip. The military's dipping from Puppypaw. It is starting to even out. And Marinelord should be able to deny this keep, which is going to be very painful for Puppy because he really wanted to get that keep down. So close, but we have a doubt keep here. And look at Marinelord's economy now. He's got 2,200 food per minute compared to the 1,000 of Puppypaw. Puppy's advantage is slipping through his fingers really fast. I'd say the advantage that he had is now gone, actually, as I should say. They're even in military, and a lot of that is in the Springolds and the Trebuchets, not in actual units. He doesn't have a way to really combat these men-at-arms. Chokanu don't do very well versus men-at-arms with +2. He is going to lose a lot of these Springolds. This keep is probably going to go up now. I don't see any way that he denies this. So this keep should go up, which is going to be very annoying for Marinelord. That being said, Puppypaw still has a military advantage. That keep is actually really big. This is preventing Marinelord from pushing any further. Puppy is now secured a good position, and Marinelord only has 1 trebuchet at this time. So if Puppypaw decides to, he can repair this keep for quite a while off of the stone, preventing and keeping a solid position while he's waiting for his own food economy to kick in. Which, by the way, he has 28 farms. He should delete these 2 lumber camps and get more farms. Where's the mill for Marinelord here? Marinelord has +2 completed or on the way, not sure which. Or no, Marinelord's getting his first eco upgrades, whereas Puppy already has 1 of each eco upgrade right now. Food-wise, they are evening out. Actually, Puppypaw took a little bit of lead with 2,200 food per minute to the 1,800 of Marinelord. And look at Puppy's food bank. Okay, the game almost looked like it was going to turn around and go in Marinelord's favor, but now it's kind of looking bad for Marinelord. He doesn't have the food eco. Puppy has not only max, but he has 2,400 food. Marinelord does have a gold bank, though, compared to Puppy. And Puppy doesn't even want... He's not even going to repair this. He's just going to let it go down. He should finish. He did finish boiling oil, but that did go down. And we're going to see a much stronger army for Marinelord here. And Puppy's going to lose everything. That's so many men-at-arms. We do see Lancers coming about. We do see... Puppy could go Imperial, but I think he's going to focus on making units and not worry about Imperial for now. I think Puppy really needed to start making crossbows when he saw the men-at-arms coming. And now Puppy lost his entire siege army, but he is on his way to Imperial Age right now. And look at that. Even with Imperial Age, he still has more food than Marinelord. And he's almost maxed. Puppypaw has hit the Imperial Age. And Marinelord is not close to Imperial Age at this time. He no longer, his gold count is dropping fast. Look at Puppy here. He's trying to make a keep here to prevent the gold mine here. Although Marinelord could take this back gold mine, so he's not out of gold or anything. Yes, it is Marinelord 1-0 right now. This shouldn't go up, by the way. And now we have the Spirit Way and Elite Chokunu right now. And let's look at the upgrades in the Blacksmith. He needs that +3 attack ASAP. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh. Now, that was a 30 villager conversion. But Puppypaw probably needed to lose some villagers, so he still has 120, but oh my god. That just, Puppy really needs to move his units here. We need that +3 attack, though, like ASAP. And Marinelord is going Imperial Age now. And Puppy has not realized that this was denied, by the way. And that keep goes down. No, he rebuilt the keep further back, but again, he just let it die. He doesn't even try to repair it. Like, don't get me wrong, losing those villagers kind of sucks in a little bit, but he still was at 120 villagers, so it's not the biggest deal. I don't understand why Puppypaw is only making Chokunu right now. His opponent has been going pure men-at-arms this entire time. He needs to be mixing up his unit composition a bit. We do have hand cannons starting to come out, so that's good. Okay, and we do see a keep going over here. How many villagers is he bringing for it? Okay, it looks like Puppy is bringing 10 villagers. He's going to deny this big gold mine from Marinelord. I don't think Marinelord is going to be able to stop this. He would be doing 24 damage, assuming no armor. But we still don't have any blacksmith upgrades at this time. Oh, we do see a nice little raid here. Marinelord's running with these 10 villagers. We do see some fighting in the center. We do have horsemen, so I think it's a mistake not to at least go, whatever it's called. Not horsemen, fire lancers. Puppypaw does have university upgrades incoming, though. He does have incendiary arrows, which is really good. This really makes Chokunu a lot stronger. He just needs that +3 attack with that, and that would be so beautiful. Marinelord, on the other hand, is on top of his upgrades. He's getting +3 range and probably +3 armor behind that. Oh, and we see a bunch of villagers killed from Marinelord. We have a keep. And we see the little raid here, so Marinelord's going to lose all these. Yes, Dark. Puppy won 2-0 versus Buzzblaze. I would say that Puppy made a huge mistake never taking relics, though. Oh man, I need to have a talk with Puppy and Wham and tell them that blacksmith upgrades are very important. I need to have like a little chat. Like, come on, get those blacksmith upgrades. And we do see 2 relics kind of idle here. And there is a lot going on, right? I mean, oh, Puppy's trying to go for a keep drop in the base of Marinelord. But it looks like he's going to pull back. We do have more hand cannons on the way. Let's see if Marinelord notices this. He hasn't reacted. And Puppy's just throwing away villagers, to be fair. He has too many, so I agree. We do see raids in the base of of Marinelord, though it looks like he is taking care of them. Marinelord is down to 123 villagers. Still in a fine position, obviously. We do see he has 2,000 gold to the 500 of Puppy. Who gets tilted easily? Tigger knows best. We do have 9 hand cannons, which isn't enough, but it is getting closer. Oh, and we're seeing horsemen take out those spring ults, so that's pretty nice. I would say at this point in time, I do favor Marinelord's position by quite a bit. He has 4 relics. He's about to have all 5 again. He's got all his blacksmith upgrades, or he's getting them. Puppy, I just at this point have accepted he's never going to get his blacksmith upgrades. And we do see more raids though, so these raids are very important. I mean, if he can drive Marinelord off of gold, that would be very, very good, because Marinelord is on these two gold piles, and that's it. Oh, but we have men-at-arms in the base right now, and they're gonna kill villagers here. And now this is more annoying because this is Puppy's food economy that's getting disrupted. And we have another counterattack over here by Marinelord. We do have a raid by Puppy back here, but I don't know if it's going to do enough. All things considered, Puppy didn't lose as many villagers as I thought he was going to, but his rally is losing units. Why the Canadian bros hate blacksmith upgrades? I agree. Oh, there we go. The 30-minute +3 attack. Puppy's confidence was destroyed by all the blacksmith shaming. Now we do see another little counterattack here. They're both starting to float some resources again. Puppy has taken almost half this gold mine at this point, which is really good. This counterattack looks like it's going to be cleaned up here. I will say, have any of them gotten the Yuan dynasty for... No. Okay, Marinelord's not even making stables. He's just going to go state infantry. But we're seeing the weakness to Puppy not walling. While I think this is the Chad move, and I think every player should play like this, the not walling is really hurting him because he's not able to... These raids are just being very, very annoying. And, you know, they're disrupting his precious food economy. Oh, we do see a couple trebuchets here. If Puppy recognized this, he could pull these villagers and he could probably kill both these trebuchets. 112 villagers. But he did clean up the army of Marinelord here. He's also cleaning up the middle army of Marinelord as well. Marinelord's food eco is dropping fast. We have 60 military though to 81. Oh, no, Marinelord did notice. Here I was saying Marinelord probably wouldn't notice, but he did, so... This gold mine is probably going to be retaken by Marinelord at this point. At this point, just kind of looking... We have more stables coming down for Puppy. We do have some units just chilling here for Puppy as well. We have a mix of hand cannons, but mainly Chokanu here. And Chokanu do pretty well at this point in the game, obviously. They heal, they get faster attack speed. The mix of the hand cannons is also really nice. But Chokanu destroy hand cannoneers, in my experience. We do see some raids here as well. Puppy's kind of refocusing his effort a little bit. I think Puppy had a big gold on his side, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. But that is something to note. Puppypaw's gold has ran out on his side of the map. Marinelord has this big gold vein, and he's recovered this one. So Puppypaw actually has no access to gold, which is really bad. His only access to gold at this point is the Imperial officials. Oh, we see two nest of bees, which will clean this army up if Puppy doesn't pay attention here. I mean, Puppy has a gigantic army coming in, though. Like, he's cleaning up Marinelord again. But again, Marinelord does have that gold, as noted. Oh, please. No, Puppy, please, 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 thank you. I mean, Puppy almost needs to try to get... he's going to make a defensive keep. He almost needs to, like, start trading or something. Otherwise, he's going to have 0 gold for the rest of the game. And Marinelord has all 5 relics. Like, even if these gold veins were running out, Marinelord still has some really good passive gold income. I don't think this attack will kill Puppy here, but I think with the gold being completely out for him, I think it's only a matter of time, because all he can make at this point are horsemen, and he's not going to be able to make any more Chokanu here shortly. Although, look at this raid here. You see Puppy destroying all of Marinelord's villagers on this gold vein. But it's at a point where I don't think Puppy can hold this off. He doesn't have the gold. He has no way to counter the mass men-at-arms. And I think Puppy made a mistake sticking only to Chokanu this entire game. He needed to transition out of these much sooner. And I just don't see how Puppy can win this game. Even if Puppy were to hold this off, Marinelord has a 2,000 gold bank here. And he's just kind of A-moving with these, which isn't really doing much. We got Men-at-Arms here, and Puppy calls GG. That was a pretty action-packed game, I would say. Yeah, we can see the food difference and the gold difference. I mean, 14,000 more gold for Marinelord, 8,000, 9,000 more food, pretty much. Everything was kind of in Marinelord's favor that game. Puppy was not ahead in game 1. Game 1 was pretty Marinelord sided, I would say. Game 2 though, or this game, I think Puppypaw was in a great position, just didn't grab the relics, didn't capitalize, and kind of went the wrong unit composition. So I think that's why Puppy lost this game. Okay. And now we're on to potentially the last game of the open tournament, potentially here. It's best of 5. Currently, we have Marinelord up 2-0. All right, looks like they're just now starting their game. And we're going to go into game number 3. You have to have a conversation with Puppy and Wham about relics and blacksmith upgrades. I know, I know. All right, we have Abbasid versus Mongols. This is a pretty, this is a very good matchup for Abbasid. And it being Marinelord doesn't make it any easier for Puppy. This is going to be very tough for Puppy to take this one, I think. Puppy picks Mongol so he can go sleep. I don't know about you guys. After this, though, I'm not going to sleep. I'll tell you that much. I don't know what I'm going to do after this. We'll figure it out. Alright, what map is this? We're on Frisian Marshes, by the way. Whoops. Pause, please. Yeah, I don't think Puppy sleeps at 7 p.m. either. After this, plan the next tournament. Nah, I need I don't know when. I would like to do another open tournament, but I don't know when I'd want to do it. I'd also have to see if people would be interested in funding it, because I obviously... This one is mainly community funded. I have contributed probably $300 to the tournament because of show match winnings, but outside of that, it's been community, with each of the 3 donating $490 of the prize pool, and then a bunch of others for the rest. Need an opening tournament with a blade mod. Yep. Okay, so we have Puppypaw. Oh wait, let me update the score real quick. All right, 2-0 for Marinelord. Sorry, you're gonna see just a little bit of unprofessional casting. All right, there we go. Okay. So we have game number 3, Marinelord versus Puppypaw. Marinelord as the Abbasid player, Puppypaw as the Mongol player on Frisian Marshes. We do see the Uvus out, the gold. We just see a bunch of scouting for the sheep. Nothing too unusual. Judging by the opening, we are going to see a tower rush. What you want to typically do in this matchup is you want to tower the stone of Abbasid. And the reason you want to tower the stone is to delay that second TC as long as possible. The longer you delay this second TC, the better it is for you, right? Because Abbasid getting 2 TC is what makes him so strong. Oh, and we're actually going to see a stable, not spears. And it looks like Puppy maybe is... Nope, okay, Puppy is going to go for the towers, otherwise he wouldn't be gathering more wood. So he's going to actually go horsemen over spears. Interesting, interesting. I'm glad you've been enjoying the tournament, Nod. 666. I don't know why I said it that way, but yeah, glad you're enjoying it. I've been enjoying casting it. I'm definitely not used to casting this long. I casted for 9 hours yesterday, and today's only probably going to be, what? How long have I been live for? 3.5 hours? It's a lot of casting. So we have the first 2 horsemen on the way. We do have a villager on the way as well, the Khan. And I'm going to bet we're going to see a tower maybe like right here. Maybe right here. I'd say my throat kind of definitely wants a rust from all the talking I've been doing. That's about it. Marinelord's aging up to the next stage, and there is the second tower. Now, I don't think Marinelord sees this. No, he does not. It's right out of his range. Okay, and we did see Puppy shoot this mining camp. The reason why he did that, or at least I'm assuming this is why, is so that when he goes to burn this down, if Marinelord deletes this, it is going to still give the bounty to the Mongol player. And then this tower should deny the second TC, I believe, with arrow slits that should be in range, I think. Interestingly enough, I just realized Puppy only made one. He did not do the double early horseman, I don't think. Oh, no, he must have. The second horseman must be... Oh, it's right here. We have 25 sheep for Marinelord, by the way, to the 14 of Puppypaw. Now, that's not a big deal, and the reason why this isn't a big deal on the sheep difference is because Puppypaw is going to have map control for a bit, and he's just going to take the deer and the shoreline fish would be my assumption. One shot MIA. Oh, I have no idea, Pounder, but it's a lot if you're equal upgrades. We do see two more horsemen coming out. Puppypaw did make two more horsemen, and he's not going to be advancing to Feudal Age for probably not another minute or so. Maybe not a minute, maybe like 30 seconds from now. And we do see a barracks coming out from Marinelord to obviously do something about the horsemen. I feel like Puppy should grab these two horsemen and try to take this out to at least get that bounty. He is advancing right now with the silver tree. This is the second time this tournament that Puppy has gone silver tree. Yesterday he did it against Soldier, and he did get the trade-off successfully. Can he do the same versus Abbasid? By the way, notice these arrows? They're shooting that bush, but it's hurting that House of Wisdom, that poor House of Wisdom. Who were in the semis? We had Puppypaw, Buzzblaze, Wham, and Marinelord in the semifinals. To be fair, I mean, against Abbasid, I actually don't disagree with his choice to go Silver Tree. It's like a fast second TC, and Abbasid isn't going to be super aggressive early on. Wow, we do see a ram coming out from Marinelord. So this single tower has already paid its dues. It's forced a ram. It's delayed that second TC by a lot. And this trade is going to be very helpful in counteracting that second to 2 to 3 TC that Marinelord ends up going for. And Marinelord has not scouted this, so he has no idea at this point about the trade or what landmark Puppy went up with. He hasn't really had the chance to look at it. So we have the ram that's going to take care of this tower, and then I assume Puppy or Marinelord is going to go straight to that stone and start trying to age up. And we see the first two traders out. What? Why is he going to this one? I feel like you'd want to go to this one. Like, I know it's longer, and I know people are going to say that, but I feel like this is very risky because there's such a good chance Marinelord's going to scout this because this goes across his side of the map. Whereas if it goes this way, there's a very good chance that Marinelord doesn't see this for a long time. I don't actually like this, even though it might pay off for the first trip. But look at this. Like, this scout now may scout this. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. Now Marinelord 100% knows about the trade. So now Marinelord, he's throwing down extra stables, and he's probably gonna try to punish the trade. This is why I don't like what Puppy did. This is such a likely scenario to happen that now his scout is figured out. It is 2-0 Marinelord right now, King. So he still might be able to get these two to come back at least for one trip. But like I said, we already see here's the first horseman coming out. It's going straight for that trade. How much gold is it going to bring? It is 228 gold per trip. That's nice. But here comes the first horseman. I don't even think these traders are going to make it, because Puppy's army is out of position. He doesn't have anything to defend the traders at this point. So he's sending his horsemen out to go defend his trade. He's going to at least lose one, maybe lose the second one as well. And now Marinelord's punishing this decision by pushing Puppy now. Yeah, this is a disaster, by the way. Now, imagine if Puppy had had his trade going this way. There's a very good chance Marinelord doesn't scout it for a lot longer, and then maybe Puppy gets away with it and gets his defenses all secured. Instead, you know, this forced Marinelord to delay his second TC because he wanted to punish that trade. And military-wise, we have 13 for Marinelord, 6 for Puppy. And Marinelord's going for the trade again. Like, this isn't going to make it across. He's not going to get a single trader back to his base. And the second TC is now coming down for Marinelord. So Puppypaw is ahead by the villager count. I don't know. I don't think that counts traders. But that second TC is going to be kicking in here shortly. And along with all of Puppy's dreams of not getting 3-0'd potentially. Well, that horseman got killed by a wolf. At least Marinelord stopped or at least Puppy stopped making traders, but he should at least switch it up here. But actually, there's a horseman already waiting. It does count traders? Okay. Then never mind. So then that means we have equal worker count, but that's including the traders that have contributed nothing. I mean, that's what, how many traders do we think we've lost? 7 traders? 8 traders? I mean, whatever 37 times 8 is, that's all that lost gold without a single return. And I think Puppy knows that he's probably in a bad position, and I don't know if he has any plans. I don't really know if there's much he can do from this point, really. I mean, Marinelord's got that 2 TC pumping. He's already up by workers. The trade he didn't, like I said, didn't get a single trader off. Puppy never scouted up here, so he does not know about the trade market up here. And we see a Vil pull here. Obviously, Puppy knows it's over. He's just kind of giving some entertainment. But, and this isn't a new map anymore, by the way. This is Frisian Marshes. Everyone has played this map at a high level, if you played any tournaments. And we're down to 26 workers. We can go Castle Age at least, but Puppy knows it's over and GG's. And with that, that concludes the Open Tournament. Marinelord is in the finals. For those who don't know, neither player checked into their final match. So in reality, I don't have to pay them because they got DQ'd. So I'm going to keep the money and we're going to host another one. And again, I'm just kidding. Don't want anyone to actually take me seriously.